Hello everyone, the Creative Chris. I'm late, I know. If it's your first time coming, really appreciate you stopping by. I know it's really late. I'm sorry. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, there's a subscribe button right across the bottom here in this corner. I'm going to say this corner. Follow my finger down to that corner. And hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, then hit the word all. 3 steps. You'll be notified each and every time that I upload a new video, and that is usually daily this time of year, or for this year anyway. We're working on day 8. If you're coming back, thank you. I really do appreciate your support of this little channel. Still trying to get to 500. I'm getting there slowly, but it's not going very fast. But anyway, if I don't get to 500 this month, that's fine too. I'll still continue to do what I do, and we'll just keep going and going. Let's see what we have here for day number 8. I really appreciate your support, people, and it's awesome. What was I going to say? I can't remember. I don't know what it was. Well, anyway, it's like 1:30 in the morning. My watch is dead. Yeah, it's like 25 after 1 in the morning. So the watch is dead. It just died a little while ago. I was out with my brother this evening after work. I went out with my brother for dinner. He's in town visiting, so he came in. Actually, he came yesterday. He didn't tell me until today that he got here yesterday. Then after dinner, while I was waiting to be seated, while we were waiting for our table, I went to the store just across the way there, across the parking lot from the restaurant, and bought a few things that I needed. I was going to buy some bubble wrap, but I didn't need to buy the bubble wrap because my friend's house where I was going after dinner, he had some and told me that I could have some. So I only need a little bit because I'm sending something to someone that is fragile, and I only need a little bit of bubble wrap for that. So not a big deal. He gave me a little sheet of bubble wrap. I've got it here. I can wrap up the item now in the bubble wrap and get it off next week. After dinner, my brother had a few plans to go a few places, but he decided not to do that. So we're going out tomorrow. That's why it's 1:30 in the morning. Whoops, and I just knocked you big time. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to try and avoid the foot of that tripod down there. So tomorrow, I would have waited until morning to do this, but tomorrow I'm going out and spending some more time with my brother, so I wouldn't get a chance to do this until like tomorrow evening, and I didn't want to have you guys waiting. I promised you a video every day. I missed the 8th, but I'm doing number 8 right now. It is technically the 9th here now, but it's the 8th part of the Advent series. So it's still okay. There's the clock. So this one's going to be about an hour because I have a regular size section that I'm doing today. And I see a couple of H's over here. So after dinner, yeah, I'm trying to get my stories out. I'm sorry. After dinner, I went to drop off some things to my aunt that my brother needed dropped off. So I went and dropped off those things, and I won't see them anymore now until next time they come to town or I go there, which is not very often. I don't go there very often because there's no reason. I don't have there's not much there. Only, like, I have an aunt and uncle. That's all that's in that community, that town where they live. So there's no reason for me to go. And I didn't call my other aunt tonight. I am going to be told off tomorrow. I can't call her now because it's too late. But I went to a friend's house after dinner, and I went there to help decorate a Christmas tree. So when I got there, everything was laid out, and it was said to me, "Have fun decorating the tree." And I'm like, "You're not gonna help? You're gonna help?" So yeah, we put the tree in the stand, got it standing up, and fluffed out and all of that good stuff. And then we decorated it. Well, yeah, I decorated it. It's only a really small, like 5-foot pencil tree, so it didn't take very long to do that. It's all decorated. It actually looks very nice. I don't have my Christmas tree up yet. I'm not putting it up until like the middle of December, because that was the thing when I was growing up. The tree didn't go up early. Never did. I think the earliest time I ever saw my Christmas tree go up when I was a kid was like the 15th or 16th of December. That was the earliest that it went up. And it used to go up like 20th, 21st, something like that. But we made it like, my mom and I used to decorate the Christmas tree most times. We'd make it a fun little day thing for me and her to do. We used to always have a real tree when I was a kid, but I didn't enjoy the real tree. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, but it smells so good." When you're allergic to trees, you get sick when it comes in the house. So yeah, no, not so much. But it's fine. I'm okay with that. I went and decorated the tree for my friend. We got the tree up and decorated the lights on and all that kind of stuff. It's not a pre-lit. We had to actually string lights on the tree. Now, who strings lights on a tree anymore? Like, that's just nuts. So it was a 5-foot pencil tree, and I think there's like 200 lights on that. I think it's just crazy how many lights he has on his tree. I'm like, it's too many lights. But now he has a bushy lamp, so throws off a bit of light in the house, though, so that's all right. And then after we had the tree done, we sat down and we watched Three's Company. We're on season 2. So that's pretty fun. It's really, really funny. Like from the 70s. We enjoy it. It's so much fun. So that's what we do. We sit down, we watch Three's Company. We went out, we bought some snacks, and then we watched for, well, till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I came home because I needed to get this video up for you guys today. And yeah, here we are. There we go. So I do know that this section has both of those little evil asterisks on it. There's one there, and there's another one over here. So one's darker than the other, and I got them mixed up earlier in the series. But it's not a big deal. Who's gonna know other than me? I tell you, but you don't know where it is, and I won't even be able to find it. This one, it looks like it has quite a bit of confetti going on. So I'm not sure what's going on in this piece, in this section, but we're going to get it done, and we're going to do it as quickly as we can here tonight because I'm getting tired. So if you hear me yawning, that's because I've been up and worked all day. I got up at, I don't know, something after 6 this morning. I woke up something after 6. I started work at 8:30. I worked until 5, even though I told one of my colleagues that I was going to leave early, but I didn't. I worked until 5 because I had a few things that came in, like 4:45, 10:05, stuff like that. So, and while I was actually out for dinner with my brother, emails were still coming. So I'm like, if these people expect me to reply now at this hour, they're sadly mistaken. I'm not going to be replying until Monday. So if it's urgent, it will get a response from me on Monday. Because I'm off for the weekend. I'm not working tomorrow, and I'm not working Sunday. So I have things to do this weekend, and I'm going to be busy. And work is not something that I'm going to be busy doing. So we'll get there. It's fine. We'll get it done on Monday. Yeah. There's no emergency, I'm sure. If it is, well, they should have gotten it to me before 5 o'clock today. That's my thing. But it's not, no, I don't think it's a big emergency deal at all. So I had a couple of meetings today that went well. I was a little bit nervous about one of them because it was the first time that I had done one of those types of meetings. And it was a big deal because it was the whole market was involved. So I was kind of like put front and center for that one. So, but it went very well. I got some good compliments on it, so that was great. After that, there was another one later on for just my team. Oops, sorry. For my team, and I got good compliments in that one too, so that's good. So it's nice to be told you're doing good things for people. So that's great. And now next week we have our Christmas gathering, I guess we'll say. It's not a Christmas party per se. We are going to be gathering at the office for the afternoon on Thursday, and then we'll be going for dinner after that to a kind of a pish-posh place. So that'll be nice too. We will have a gift exchange, but I won't have a gift to show you because we're going to be donating the gifts that were given to a local organization for their toy drive. So my manager came up with the idea of a gift exchange, and we would give a toy. And when we give that toy, we are to tell why we chose the toy, why that toy reminds us of the person that we're giving it to. And then we're going to donate that toy to the toy drive that is ongoing for the kids for Christmas. So I think that's a great idea. I like it because it gives us a chance to give back to our communities. And it guarantees that we're actually going to make sure that a child has a toy at Christmas. So, and that's what it's all about. Like, I'm a big boy. I don't need gifts under the tree at Christmas time. I'll have gifts under the tree. I don't need anything. There's nothing in my life right now that I need, that anybody outside my home can afford to buy for me. My needs are greater than what somebody can give me for Christmas. It's just what someone wants to give to me. Basically, like my family members will give me Christmas presents, and some of my friends will as well. I don't expect people to give me things for Christmas. Like my aunt said to me one time, she said, "I've been doing it all your life, I'm going to continue to do it now." I was like, well, there's nothing I need. So, but I always have something for her too. So I guess it's like we all say here now, it's as broad as it is long. I know what I give her she don't need, but I'm giving it because I care, and I want to show her that I actually do care for her. And yeah, that's the whole reason why I give a present to people at Christmas time, to let them know that they're thought of and that I care. So I have my spare room in there now. It's starting to fill up with Christmas gifts, actually, because my brother gave me some today. And from him and his children. And I'm going out with him tomorrow. I'll pick up some things for his youngest son, who lives at home. The other one doesn't live at home. I'll send him money. I mean, kids these days, it's pretty much all they want is money, so they can go buy something for themselves or spend it on their video games. So yeah, that's about it. So I don't have a lot of shopping to do for anyone right now. I pretty much have it all done. I just got to get, next week I have to send out some packages. They probably might not get to where they're supposed to go by Christmas time, by Christmas Day, because I've been late sending them out and I just haven't had a chance to send them out. So I do apologize to anyone who is expecting a gift from me. I don't know who you are. If it's not there by Christmas Day, it will be there at some point. That's all I can do. So they'll get there. Like I said, they're like most people, they understand there is no rush. They'll get there and they'll still be good when they get there. So that's all that matters. I did see an E that I missed, but I can't find it again. I lost it. So, and there is one of the arrows that I missed, a couple of the arrows there. I thought there was only two, but there's actually a few more. That's okay. I'm famous for missing symbols while I'm working on my diamond painting. As you know, I'm trying to keep it quieter tonight because, it is after 1 o'clock in the morning. And people above me might be sleeping. I doubt it, but, because I do live in a lower unit of a 2-unit building. So I live below people. They have no respect, but I do. So I can't be making a lot of noise at night. So that's why my voice is a little bit more subdued and I'm not loud and rambunctious tonight. And I'm tired. But the tired doesn't matter because I don't have to get up tomorrow morning to go to work. I don't know what time my brother's going to want to go out tomorrow, but we're just going to go bumming around tomorrow. You don't have much left to do, he said, so he just wanted to go to a couple of places, so I'll go with him. We'll do that, and then I'll go to Pixie's tomorrow evening, but I will do this section for the 9th at some point tomorrow. That video will be shorter because section number 9 is actually smaller. So 9 and 10 are small sections, so this weekend the videos will be a little shorter because the pieces are smaller, the sections are smaller, so that's fine too. We've got 8 of those smaller sections, and we'll see if we can get some guesses as to what's going on in this. Now, my friend that is doing the same one, she stuck her pieces down on the canvas today, the 8 of them, and she said that it looks good. So I'm optimistic that this one will look good as well. Oh, I see the other one that I missed too. So it's just well for me to put both of them down now, because if I don't, I'll end up missing them again. So yeah, we're moving right along through the advent calendar. Like I said, now on the weekend we'll have up to double digits, up to the 10th. This, it seems like it takes forever for time to go sometimes, especially this week. It seemed like a long week. I was busy, but it was a long week. Like, it felt like a long week. I don't know why. And it's just, I guess it's just that I was anticipating Friday and kind of wishing that Friday wouldn't come because of the meeting this morning. Now, like, that meeting is not a bad thing. It's just stressful because I had to be very involved in the planning of that meeting. And where I'm new in my job, this is the first time that I've actually had to do this whole meeting and run it the way that it was, the way it ran. So when it was done, I kind of breathed a bit of a sigh of relief because I pulled it off. I got it to work. It looked good. It sounded good, and it went off without a hitch. So I had something to be proud of, which is very good because my job now is giving me challenges that I didn't have before. The job that I was in, I was doing it for a long time, and every day was pretty much the same. There was not a lot of variation in what I was doing. I had a lot of responsibility, but there was no varying to it. Like, every day at 3:30 I did the same thing. Every morning at 8:30 I did the same thing. And I enjoyed my job. I really did. But it got to the point where I felt like I could be doing more. So I applied for the job that I have now, and I'm really enjoying it. So, yeah, the change was what I needed. It was a refreshing change, and I'm happy about it. So, yeah, we're on to bigger and better things, I guess, for lack of a better term. So yeah, we're enjoying it. So on the weekend, this weekend, tomorrow, like I said, I'm going out with my brother. I'm going to do some things with him. And on Sunday, I'm going to be going to a market in the morning with my friends. And then I have church in the afternoon. And we are having a potluck at church, so I'm going to make something for that. And then that's going to bring me into like late afternoon. And then I'll be going to a movie in the evening. So it's going to be a bit of a busy weekend. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to myself, which is fine. I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. I enjoy being out and about and doing things. So we'll enjoy that. So I don't know what time we're going to that market on Sunday. I don't know what time it opens. I know it's called the Stocking Stuffer Market. So every item is less than $20. And I need some things for stocking stuffers. I don't have much. I gave my brother some things today for my nephew, and I didn't give anything for his stocking, so I have to do a few things. I have to get some things for him as well. Because that's what we do. Since my parents passed away, we contribute to each other's Christmas stocking. We always do a stocking for each other, and well, not a full stocking. We contribute to each other's stocking. So that'll be fine. I'll get some things for it. I don't know what I will. Whoops. Like this, the foot of this is right under my foot, and every time I move, I hit it. I'm so sorry for causing the earthquake. But again, what would a Creative Chris video be if you didn't get the earthquake? Like, you tune in expecting the earthquake, and if I got through a whole video without giving you the earthquake, you'd wonder what was wrong with me, wouldn't you? Who looks forward to their earthquake on a daily basis right about now? I know. I'm silly and delirious at almost 2 a.m. But it's fine. It's all good. We'll get this section done. We'll show you where it goes. Then the Creative Chris is going to be very creative and go to bed. And get some sleep. And see if he can rest a bit tonight. I've had a few restless nights this week, and I'd like to be able to not have a restless night tonight. We're still in shot, we're still in frame, that's great. I know this thing moves around a little bit as I'm working on it. So, as long as we're in frame, I don't really worry about where in the frame I am. As long as you can see what I'm doing, you can look at the piece, you can listen to the stories, we're all good. Someone asked a question on yesterday's video, and it was my friend Lisa Noof. She's my friend that lives here on the island. She asked me if the clock wakes me up at night, because I've mentioned that the clock chimes all night long. Lisa, no, the clock don't wake me up at night. If I'm awake, I'll hear it. But if I'm not awake, it will not wake me up. It's been in my life for so long that now, especially if the clock stopped and I didn't hear it, I think it would be more disturbing to me than it chiming in the middle of the night. Do anyone else hear it? Probably. If someone is visiting upstairs and is not used to it, probably they can hear it. If when the people that are living up there now moved in, can they hear it when it chimes? I don't know. I haven't been up there on the hour. I've never been up there, to be honest with you. The only time I was ever there was to tell them to quiet down. And I got swore at and the door slammed in my face. So never been in the house up there. But again, I don't know if they hear it. If they do, nothing has ever been said to me. And if something ever is said to me about my clock chiming at night, I will tell them that they're going to have to get used to it, because there's no way I can make it stop. It's not run by batteries. It tick-tocks all night long, and it chimes 12 times at midnight. And I've been doing that for the last 40-some years. Because that's how old the clock is. Because the clock is as old as me. So, it showed up my first Christmas. So the clock will be 40-some years this Christmas Day. That's when the clock came into my life. It went on the wall. It was on the wall in my mom's dining room forever. We renovated the house. I remember when we went through renovations, we took the walls back to the studs. And we were so used to the clock being on the wall that we drove a nail in the stud, hung the clock until the drywall went up. When the drywall was going up, we took the clock down. When the drywall got put back up, we put the clock back up. So that's how important this clock has been to my life. I realize I'm way far over here tonight, aren't I? So when you grow up with it, you don't hear it all the time. Like I don't hear it chime every hour. Even when I'm awake. Here it goes now, 2 o'clock. So, but if I was asleep, that wouldn't wake me. And to be honest, it's a comforting sound. How do I explain it? It's almost like my parents are near when it chimes. It's like I get comfort from it, because my dad gave the clock to my mom. And after my mom passed away, the clock I inherited said timepiece. So yeah, it don't bother me. Like, it don't wake me up. And sometimes I might be awake in the middle of the night and I still don't hear, like I'm so used to it, I guess I don't hear it. If you were to come to my house, you would hear it all the time. Oops, I hit the rod. I hit the post of it that time. Another earthquake. So, yeah, to answer your question, no, it does not keep me awake at night and it doesn't wake me up. If anything, it's a soothing sound that helps me fall asleep, and probably it might help me stay asleep at some times, because if I'm having a rough night, it probably is more soothing than annoying. So, yeah. So that's the long and the short of it, I guess. No, it doesn't wake me up. It don't keep me awake. If it did, it wouldn't be on the wall. That's just it. Like, I wouldn't have it here if it was going to interrupt my sleep. It's like, I suppose, if someone snores, your snoring don't wake you up. Like, you don't hear it yourself when you're asleep. And if you have a partner in the bed and they snore, you don't hear them snoring, because you're so used to it, I guess, and you become accustomed to the sound. So, yeah, I guess that's how it is. Can't explain it. I can't explain it. It's comfort. It's comforting sound, and that's all it is. It just gives me a comforting feeling, I guess. And yeah, I like the sound of it. It's a beautiful clock. It's all wood. It's a wood casing, and it has to be wound usually monthly. So it's not battery operated or electric powered. It's a pendulum, and I guess springs that you would wind up. Tension springs. You wind them up and they open up over time. Every tick opens it a little bit. Every swing of the pendulum opens it a little bit. And every time the mechanism, the hammer, moves to the chime, it opens the other one a little bit. So it's, yeah, it's motion that keeps it running, and it keeps good time. Like, it does keep good time as long as it's level. If it's level on the wall, it'll keep perfect time. If it's off, even by a millimeter, it'll either gain or lose. And I was having a heck of a time with it. And it depends on the height of the pendulum. Like, you can move the counterweight on the pendulum up or down. And I had to fiddle with it first when I brought it here to get it to keep good time, because it was gaining time. And then I'd move the pendulum a little bit and it was losing time. So I finally got the pendulum into a place where it was consistent with the time. So yeah, it keeps good time now. Like I said, I had to play with it for a while, but it is a treasured possession, and I would not trade it for anything. When I go, it'll be left to another family member. I don't have children, so it's probably going to be left to my nephew. He'll probably sell it. Not gonna lie. He'll probably sell the thing. But he might learn to value it as well because it was his grandmother's. I don't know. I have no idea. Excuse me for one moment. Someone sent me a message and I have to answer it because I was supposed to send the message when I got home. So I have to do that on the tablet because I can't do it on the phone. My friend there, where I was visiting tonight, asked me if I got home okay. And I just wrote back and told him that I got abducted by aliens. So, yeah, he's a bit funny too. So we joke and carry on quite a bit. So I was supposed to send him a message. I got home, but I didn't. I got straight into this. Now, he was in bed probably watching his phone to see when I got home. But I didn't send the message right away. Oops. I'm sorry. But it's okay. It's all good. I made it home and I'm safe. So we are coming up on 45 minutes here. This one's taking a little bit longer. I don't know why. Probably because there's quite a bit of confetti. And I am tired, so I'm going a little slower. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so that don't help matters either. So yeah, I'm just going to continue on until it's done. And then I'll show you where it goes. And then we'll end the video. I can do the upload while I'll start the upload, and then I'll go to bed. And I'll rest for the night. So, yeah. Okay, my friend sent me pictures. What are they? I wonder. I'm looking at the tablet down there by my feet. Let me see. Come on, go out. Okay. Moving right along. All right, let's get this symbol underway. That's all for that one. And now it's the coffee cup, which I know is an AB. And it's only 2 of them, so they're just going to get picked from the container. I'm not pouring out for 2, because I'll pour out half the container and then I'll be fighting to get them back in, because I find the ABs do have a bit of static and they tend to stick to the tray. I don't know why, but they do. And I think I poured all these out for 1. So it looks like. Watch, I'll put them away and I'll find some more. But that's okay. That's okay. I know there's more than one of this one because I just saw a few of them. Some over here. It's almost like now I'm not even looking for a symbol, I'm looking for color. Do you do that? Do you like know what color to look for? And the symbol is kind of like second in your mind because you're looking for the color of the symbol more than the symbol itself, like the background color for it, more than the symbol. Maybe I'm weird. I don't need any comments from people who actually know me. No comment from the people who actually know me. Please and thank you. I get comments from you guys all the time. I don't need you commenting on this video and telling me and confirming or denying if I'm weird. I already know the answer to that question. And no, I'm not weird. All the rest of you are weird. You're weird for thinking I'm weird. That's like that commercial, the eggs commercial, isn't it? Eggs for dinner? Your pants are weird. Eggs for dinner? That's weird. Your pants are weird. There was a commercial here. I don't know if it was anywhere else, but it was promoting eggs for dinner. Yeah. I know. The smallest things do amuse me, though. I will admit to that. That one flew out of the tray and stuck to my canvas. I know that. And it's the color that I was just working with. Oh, yesterday when I was confused about that funny looking symbol, I got a text message from my friend who has the same canvas, and she said she was watching the video and she was literally screaming, 46, it's 46. She was telling me it's 46. So yeah, she had already done the section and found the symbol and knew that it was 46. And she was 46. It's 46. And I can hear her screaming it too at the screen because that's what she's like. She was screaming it at me. So thank you very much for screaming it out and telling me what number it was. I did eventually find it, didn't I? Because of you, because of your help and screaming at me. That's why I found it. Now that one fell down on the canvas. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this a little bit more steady for you in one place anyway. There's a lot of this weird symbol tonight. So that means I'll get a good chunk of it done if there's a lot of this symbol. It's just they're all over the place. It's like a lot of the same symbol, but they're all over this section of canvas. It's like there's some every bit of this canvas has this symbol tonight. Like I haven't seen this many of these on the canvas before. And again, I'm not sure where this one, I think this one goes right above the sixth, I think, because that's where this is starting. Or is it above the 5? I don't know. Not sure. I think I got them all. Yep, I do. They've been flying away on me while I've been trying to get them back into the container. So I'm gonna pop the lid on that as I go now. So we're filling in some of the little gaps here now with this one. I think that's all of them. Looks like it. I missed a lot of another symbol I'm seeing, but it's all of this one. Okay, let's do the R. Oh, this is red, so it might be ribbon of some sort. Maybe it might be a ribbon. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out in not too long. We will find out in not too long. Now that is this one. Because there's both of those symbols on this canvas and they're tricky. They try to trick me with this one. Oh, I hear people moving. Someone's walking up there. Probably getting some food or drink or going to the washroom. No, not my concern. I just hear like footsteps across the floor. And this is the most of this symbol that I've seen in a section so far too. So we're getting into more of these odd little symbols. And now I'm going to do the other symbol that looks kind of like this one, because I don't want to get mixed up here. I gotta concentrate with this particular symbol because there is another one that looks almost identical. This one is like an asterisk. The other one looks like a saw blade. So they do look a lot alike. So I need 1, 2, 3 of the other symbol that looks kind of like this. So that'll keep me from messing up anyway. Alright. Now let's get this one, but I'm gonna pull them right out of the container because, like I said, it's only 3 of them. One there, one there, and one over here. That'll do. That one didn't come out of the container, out of the tray when it was supposed to. Let's see here. So it snowed a lot here again. Well, not a lot, but it snowed today. It wasn't a nice day at all. It's very windy, cold, and snowing. I went out this morning, well, not this morning, no, this afternoon, and shoveled away some of the snow at the end of the driveway and cleared out the footpath because I had a delivery coming. So if I didn't have a delivery coming, I wouldn't have even bothered with it because it wasn't a lot. But where I had the delivery coming, I didn't want the delivery person to not deliver because the snow wasn't cleared away from the door. There wasn't a footpath. When I went out to go out for dinner with my brother and I was cleaning off my car, I noticed that they didn't even walk up my footpath. They walked across the lawn. They didn't park in front of my house. They parked in front of the house on the other street and walked across and brought the package over. I don't know why they didn't just park in front of my house. But I guess they came down the street a different way, stopped on the other side of the street there, and came across the lawn for my house. Again, I don't understand why they do that, but they do it quite a bit. Sometimes I get a notification with a photo after it's delivered, and they take a picture of the upstairs door. Yeah, so That's fun sometimes too. Now, how many of these do I need? Just one. And that last symbol that I was using, I missed one. I just saw it. There it is, right there. This one. It's like I'm going all over this section. It feels like I'm going cross country on a canvas when I'm doing this tonight, because these symbols are all over the place here on this particular section. Oh, and my aunt today, my aunt in Nova Scotia, she celebrated her 25th work anniversary today. She's been with the company that she's been working for 25 years. So a big congratulations to her for making it to 25 years at the same company. She's a graphic designer over in Nova Scotia. So she does a lot of really nice things. I know when my parents passed away, she made these bookmarks with their picture on them and the obituary on the back, or a poem, or whatever we wanted on it, and whatever picture we wanted on the front of it she could do. So she was, and I asked her how much she wanted for it. She wouldn't charge me. So yeah, so I gave those out to family members. And she designed them and printed them and everything like that, and actually sent them to me. So yeah, she was gracious enough to do that. So congratulations to her for 25 years at the same company. It's a long time. I remember when she went to work there. And she's been living in Nova Scotia for a long, long time. So I'm happy for her. She's done very well with this company. So they've obviously treated her well, or she wouldn't have stuck around for 25 years. Or she shouldn't stick around for 25 years and not treat her well. I'm sticking around 25 years, so I know I'm not being treated well. But yeah, I'm coming up on 14, so yeah, it's not too bad. I'm doing my thing too, so yeah. So I think she was probably the same age that I was when I started with the company that I'm with. Because if I'm 14 years now, no, she was a year older than me when she started with her company that she's with. Because I'm 14 years in this year. So that means I would have been that age, and she's 25 years, and she's the age, yeah, she was a year older than I was when I started with the company that I'm with. Wow. that gives me hope that I can stick around for probably 25 years then. Because, oh, I won't be old in 10 years time, or 11 years time. 11 years time, I'll be not that old. So, why can't I stay with the same company, right? And I probably will. I'll stick around for a while. If things go the way they're going now, I will definitely stick around for a while because they are better now than they have been for a while. One there. Poured out all of those for 3. I could have picked some out of the container. So yeah, we're getting down. But like I said, the symbols on this particular section seems like they're all over the place. So it's not really color blocking. There's a lot of one symbol, but it's broken up and spread out all over the place. Now I heard that hit the canvas. There it is. Came out of my pen and hit the canvas. So these are the umbrella, Doodle. Don't ask where that came from. I have no idea. But we often refer to it as an Doodle here, not an umbrella. It's an Doodle. This one, and I missed a few of them, so I am going to pour them out because I missed quite a few when I was doing them before. Okay. All right. Now, what's the next one? It's that funny snake eating its own tail. There's only 1 or 2 of those. More than 2. Oh no, there's more than 2. There's some down here too. Look, see? They're spread out everywhere. Gotta put these down too. This is a really nice yellow. Now the black heart. tray to the canvas. I won't do that again because I'm filling in some of the bottom ones here. So these again spread out a bit, like not really color blocking, but it's like I don't know how to explain this. It's a lot of one symbol, but they're not all together in one spot. They're not concentrated. They tend to be spread a bit. So that gives me a bit more to look at all over the canvas, I guess. Right, the G. It's like there was one up there, and then there's like a few down here, and I missed one of those snakes eating its tail. I missed two of them, and there's another three right in the middle of it. So I'm going blind, I swear it. And I don't get my eyes checked until 2025 because I had them checked this year, and I thought I was kind of wandering out of the frame there. There's another one that I missed. I swear I'm famous for missing these symbols because it's like I see them and then I just don't do them for some reason. Shake these up a bit and get them out of the corner. Right. Almost there, guys. We'll make it. We'll make it now. I know this one is a little bit longer than I had anticipated even because of the confetti. Shouldn't be too much longer though. Another 10-15 minutes maybe, if that. It's probably going to be into about an hour and a half this time, which is not bad. Not too bad. Some people do 90-minute lives. Come out. So if you can stick around for a 90-minute live, you can watch me for 90 minutes. I know lives are a little bit more interactive than this, what I'm doing is. But we're committed to doing it, so we're going to do it. We're going to do it, and we're going to continue to do it all month. Well, for most of the month, up until Christmas Day. Now, the live on Christmas Day may not take very long because it's only going to be sticking these sections down on a canvas. So that won't take all day or anything. Okay, let me see what the next symbol is. The O. There's a few of that one to place here. And like, again, they're on both sides of the canvas. So what is going on with this section? No idea. I'm finding ones that I missed again. Missed one of those. Oh, I must. Like my mother would say, "No, stupid as a hen." Like I was doing symbols all around it, and I missed that one. I swear, losing it. There you go. Now I got them all done. Let's get the 3 that I need. There's only a couple of them. And there's that one. And the snake eating its tail. And this is what I mean when I'm talking about the snake eating its tail. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if anybody else names their symbols like I do, by what they look like. I know some people do. Who was it? Was on, did a video and they were talking about how they name their symbols by what they look like. I can't remember who that was. I was watching someone's video and they said that they named their symbols. Like the odd shaped ones, they named them. But I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. I'd give credit if I remembered. But I can't remember. Oops. Sorry. But it's okay. Almost there. We are almost there. I know, it took a while tonight. And I'm sorry. But again, like I said, it was a lot of confetti because these symbols are just all over. Now I'm concentrating more on this bottom piece here now. But there were, oh, I gotta get the club. There's only one. I gotta do that one. Let's pop that one in there. But again, they were kind of all over the place. I was a bit slower because it's late and I'm tired. Again, not an excuse. I could have done it earlier. Or I could have waited till morning and did 2. Not in one video. I would have done one as a video. I would have done the other one as a video and uploaded them at different times so that they didn't go up together, so you would have time to get one done before the other one will be done. So oops, these drills are falling off my pen now, but I'm not putting more putty in my pen at this stage in the game. I'll change it tomorrow if I have to. Not getting changed tonight. Not by me anyway. Sorry, I am out of frame. Like I said, it has been wandering on me here tonight. This one has been wandering. Missed a couple of this one. Look at that, I got 2. And one of this one. And then my last symbol. More. There we go. And we're all done. If I could pick this one up and put it right there, then we're all done. Oh dear. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Oh, yeah, there goes the tweezers. There's our section for tonight. This goes on our canvas right here above number 5. Let me zoom you out. That's as far as you'll go. If I rise you up a little bit, maybe. If I just move you around just maybe a little tiny bit. Yeah, there we go. It goes on the top here. So I've got this one, and this one done now. So this black line kind of keeps coming down here. So it looks like it's framing something. I don't know for sure. I also have this one done and this one. So it looks like the top is consistent with this particular pattern going across as well. We'll find out in a couple of days and see if maybe this continues over here or what is coming down this side. I don't know. But this one looked like it had a gift in it. This one was one we did yesterday, so it has nothing to do with this one. Right. Again, take a look. If you can figure out what it is, you can put a guess in the comments. I do appreciate those guesses, and it could be any of them, believe me. All right, I'm going to say farewell for now, and I will see you again in the next video. Thank you for joining, and have a great day. Bye.